A show of support for a fallen Valley police officer. The body of Lieutenant Milton Resendiz moved from the hospital where he died to the funeral home where friends and family will say their final goodbyes.
The San Benito police lieutenant was shot during a chase on Tuesday, and the men investigators say are responsible are both charged with capital murder. Good evening. It is so great to have you with us tonight. I'm Rudy Mireles.
And I'm Dina Herrera Garza. All new at 6. The funeral arrangements for Lieutenant Resendiz just announced by the police department. He will be laid to rest on Wednesday. And our Stephanie Rosales has those details. But first, we begin with that continued show of support for the officer, his family, and the department. Stephanie, you're outside the police department right now. How has that memorial grown?
Every day we've been out here, the support is just getting bigger. Take a look at these arrangements behind me, these flowers, these balloons, all from people throughout the community of San Benito and law enforcement agencies. Earlier today, just outside of the funeral home, you could feel the emotion from the people of San Benito and everybody there. A tight-knit community coming together to show their support for the police department and Lieutenant Milton Resendiz. Just along Business 77, connecting Harlingen to San Benito, a 2-mile stretch full of different law enforcement agencies. All for the man who lost his life doing what he loved.
It also hurt. It brought tears to me. It's just hard, seeing one of our own, going down like that.
Now a fallen hero, Lieutenant Milton Resendiz served the community for over 30 years. Family and people from the community showed up to pay their respects along the side of the road as a procession of law enforcement escorted Resendiz to a funeral home.
It's a small community and we never expect something like that to happen, so tragic here at home.
A helicopter was flying overhead and blue balloons were in the hands of the community. While some didn't know him personally, others had a closer attachment.
All these fellow men that stand behind him, like very nice man, always helping whoever he could here in the community.
Her husband worked for the city for over 40 years. She says he worked alongside the lieutenant. Her son-in-law, a police officer himself. Now a community coming together for the men in blue.
Caring people in the community, caring for us, 24/7, putting their lives on the line, to take care of the community, and we're more than grateful for that.
As mentioned earlier, the San Benito Police Department has released that visitation and funeral services. On Tuesday, the viewing will be strictly for family and different law enforcement agencies. The next day, Wednesday, that viewing will be open to the public. Later that night, there will be a rosary service. For more information and times, you can head to our website at krgv.com. So if you want to stop by and pay your respects, you can easily find that information. Live in San Benito, Stephanie Rosales, Channel 5 News at 6.